Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today I'm going to make some little ephemera, maybe some pockets to go into a junk journal. I'm going to use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and then like collage some book page on top of that. So here's a sheet of 12 by 12 paper that I picked up at, I believe it was Hobby Lobby. It was in a pack of maybe 30 sheets or 40 sheets, and I only paid like $5 for it. So yeah, it was like a pack, like, here, let me just show you. It was like a pack filled with paper like this. So there was all different kinds of paper in there, lots of floral prints, and yeah, these were all like 69 cents a piece, and I think there was probably about 40 sheets in there, and I got it for about $5. So just under what you would normally pay for paper at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, I'm just going to keep the decorated side the way that it is and collage some book page on the other side of the paper. So here I'm just going to grab a glue stick, any glue stick. This is my Scotch Create glue. It is a multi-purpose permanent glue. And I'm just going to apply some glue on here just to stick down these pages. They don't have to be perfectly stuck because I'm then going to Mod Podge on top of it to adhere all the papers together. And then maybe we'll cut them up and make some pockets or something to go into a junk journal. So I'm just going to place this on here with nice straight edges, and yeah, and then we'll just play. Like, I'm just playing with paper, guys. Paper and glue. So I hope y'all are having a crafty day and are doing crafty things in your crafting spaces, because yeah, what else is there to do? Yeah, just make the most of it. So I saw some new craft room tours online, and if you guys have not seen my craft room tour yet, it's available online. I'll put a little video for it right up here for you guys. But yeah, my craft room tour is out there for y'all to look at, the way that I have my craft room set up. And then I did make some changes to my craft room later on in the year. This was last year, and added some more organization because I felt like I had a great craft room, but I just didn't know where everything was or what everything was, and needed to organize it just a little bit better than the way I had it set up. So I made some changes to it. But yeah, I hope you guys are utilizing your crafting spaces wisely and efficiently. So yeah, I'm just going to try to get this page to the edge right here, and if it doesn't want to budge, that's fine. Up here at the top, I will place this map, sort of a map. Let me just tear off this edge right here. So this just came from an old book, one that I believe it was the story of Winston Churchill, maybe. And I got this book for free when I was in New Orleans. Just walking down the street, I said to myself, I need some books. I need some old books. And I looked on my phone for a bookstore, because where else in New Orleans are you going to find old books than at an old bookstore? So I walked down a street, and there was an old bookstore, and right on the curb of the bookstore were free books. I'm like, you know, the universe works in mysterious ways. And then while I was standing there waiting, you know, just looking through the books that I wanted to pick out, a marching band went by. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I grabbed as many as my hands could carry and scooped up a bunch of old books and this was one of them, and you can tell that it's old by the hazing of the paper along the edges. So yeah, I really like that a lot. But yeah, we're just gonna cover this up and make something better than what it is right now. I'm gonna tear off this right here and place it on the edge. Okay, so with that in mind, yeah, okay. With that in mind, now I'll Mod Podge it because I want to firm up this page so that I can manipulate it, right, and cut it up into pieces that I want it to be. So probably I'll make a pocket, or maybe I'll make you know, some journaling cards or what have you. So I'm just going to firm it up with some Mod Podge. And this can be done with any 12 by 12, 6 by 6, whatever you guys have on hand. This is an easy way to make some pockets, or make envelopes even, just by taking some old book paper, sticking it to something that you like, you know, what's on the opposite side of this page, and then firming it up with some Mod Podge, right? So really simple. So it's sort of like a collage, but it's not a complex collage. And a thin layer of Mod Podge, I'm just going to get all my brush strokes and going in the same direction. A thin layer of Mod Podge goes a long way. I'm just going to let this dry, and then we can play with some stuff. All right, be back in 2 ticks. All right, guys, so my Mod Podge has dried. My washi is falling everywhere. Hang on. Yeah, so my Mod Podge has dried, and now I'm just going to stamp all over my paper just to make it interesting and make it mine with some VersaFine ink. And this is in the color Onyx, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna stamp anywhere on here with various stamps, and just to jazz up the paper a little bit because it can be pretty plain. So what I've decided to do was make a few pockets and a couple of envelopes, maybe a file folder or two, and maybe a tag. So I'm just gonna cut this paper up into various pieces once my ink has dried. Oh, that's pretty. And then just cut it up into various pieces that I can use in my junk journals. So what I did was I went to my stash and I pulled out a bunch of stencils here, not stencils, templates. So I've made these templates in the past, and I've showed you guys how to make not envelopes, folders, file folders. This is an envelope. Here is a tag, some more file folders. So I've made all of these in the past. These are just my templates that I pulled out of my template stash. And yeah, so I'm just going to cut up all of this paper into one of these shapes over here when I'm done. So I'm just trying to put my stamps away as I go. And yeah, we'll just dress this paper up with whatever we like, and however it gets cut out, it's how it's gonna get cut out. So I'm not really thinking about where I'm stamping. I'm just stamping anywhere with just about anything. So there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. So that's kind of the best part to me anyway. It's you get what you get when you get it. So yeah. Alright, so there's that. And let's see what else I got here. That's the scenery. Oh, let's do some Jane Davenport eyes. I've been dying to use these stamps. I have not used them yet, so I'm just going to grab this. And let's see how this looks on paper. Not bad. I like that a lot. Here, let me stamp that somewhere else as well. Oh yeah, that looks great. All right, so let's see what else I've got here. So I hope y'all are having a great day. It's just a fun day here in the craft room, and I'm just playing with paper and stuff. I think these eyes go like this. Okay, so oh yeah, that looks great. Okay, so yeah, let's just see what else I can stamp on here. Maybe some more roses. Very nice. And let me just see what other stamps I have that are readily available. Mushrooms, why not? Every good envelope needs a mushroom stamped on it. Whoa, this mushroom wants to jump out of my hands. Brilliant. Okay, I like how this is going. Let's do some more mushrooms. I'm gonna have a lot of stamps to clean up when I'm done. Let's see. Oh, I love this process. This is so much fun. Just stamping anywhere with no purpose. Ah, fun stuff. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Some more different mushrooms. Okay, and oh, here, right there needed a mushroom, and right in here needs a mushroom. Okay, I think I've done it. Let me just see if there's a different kind of mushroom I want to use. Sure, let's try this one. Little mushroom clusters. Whoops. And I will place maybe this butterfly cluster right up here in the center. Okay. All right, guys, that should do it, don't you think? I think so. I think this was fun. All right, so let's put this away and give this a minute or two to dry, because I'm then gonna flip it over and trace out all of these little guys here, my little tag, my envelope, my file folders. I'm going to trace them all out on the other side of the paper, and yeah, and then we'll cut them out and see what we get. All right, 2 ticks. All right, guys, everything is all dry here on my paper. This is what the other side looks like. I'm going to flip it over and cut this up. here's my little slide cutter here. So first I want to, before I cut it, let me just map out these templates on here. So I'm not going to look at what's over here on this side. I am just going to place my templates down anywhere on here and just trace around it with a pencil, and then I'll cut it out. So this way I'm not skewed by or swayed by the way the patterns are, the way the stamping is on the other side. So this will then become a file folder. So I'm just going to use my scissor. Let's use these large shears here, and I'm just going to cut this out. First I was thinking maybe I should cut it up into like maybe, I don't know, strips of 4-inch or 3-inch strips, but I think I will get more out of it if I actually use the templates that I have here on my desk and just cut these up the way that they should be. So I think this will work out a lot easier. Sorry you have to watch me cut paper, but that's pretty much what we do here at the Chronicles. So yeah, and I could have probably cut them up into strips and then made new file folders or new envelopes or what have you, but this is easier, I think. See, ta-da! Now we have another file folder, and I'm just going to fold this up to meet the top part here, and then we'll straighten everything up. So I think I'll fold it this way, seeing that my stamping is still a little tacky, still a little wet. So here I'll just straighten up these edges here. Okay, so now we have a little file folder just like that. So there's one. I think next I want to make this envelope. So I'm going to find the best placement for this. Ooh, close, close. Let's do it. So I'm just going to trace along here. Okay, and then we'll cut this out as well. And then we'll have ourselves a little envelope that I can use in my junk journal. And again, I'm not paying attention to anything that's going on the stamped side, so that it's just random stamping on the other side. And each item will be unique to itself, but still it still can be used in one junk journal as coordinating paper, you know. So I'm just going to line this up and fold it right on itself, right where the fold marks are on the template. Okay, there's that, and here is the other fold right there. So let's see what we got. Not too shabby. It needs to be straightened up a little bit, but here, I'll just fold it over on this side. Okay. Yeah, my everything is still a little tacky. Everything is still just a little bit wet, but here we go. Here is a cute little envelope that I can glue up the sides. Let's do that. I'm going to use art glitter. This art glitter has been giving me problems for the longest. Let's see if this one will work. So I'm just going to glue up the sides here and here. And just a little stream of glue. And I went too high on this side, so I'm just going to grab a wet wipes and just wipe that up. And now we have ourselves a little envelope. Okay, so that'll look so cute in a junk journal. That and this, like together, you know, all in the same junk journal. And here, let me close up my art glitter before it dries on me. Okay, so I have one file folder with the tab facing that way, you know, you see that? So I'm gonna make one with the tab facing this way, if that makes any sense. Here, I'll place it up here. Trying to use up as much of this paper without wasting any of it. This is kind of like making a masterboard, guys. It's so simple to do. Whoops. And then you'll have a lot to play with in your junk journal. Oh gosh, I'm tired is what it is. It's like it's late, and yeah, I'm just trying to make something really quickly. It's like, and then you have to deal with stuff drying, and that doesn't work out in a timely manner. So yeah, it's just very late here. So yeah, and I'm not wearing any glasses. I should probably find a pair of glasses here on my desk and put it on. But we're almost done. We are almost done. Okay, so let me cut around this side. And the secret to, like, when you're fussy cutting something, right, like if you have small objects to cut, the secret to that whole process is move the paper around your scissor and leave the scissor straight. That was something that I learned a long time ago. So you want to move your paper and not the scissor. Perfect. And then we'll just round these corners like that. Okay? And then fold it up to meet the matching sections. And now we have another little cute file folder. And again, you can hear like how tacky things are still. It's still a little wet, but you know, I can still work with that. All right, guys, so we have two file folders. All right, if you want to stack them in your junk journal, one's facing this way, one's facing that way, so they're cascading, and then you can label them. Here we have a cute little envelope that we can use in our junk journal that's already like decorated on the inside. I love this. This is so cute. All right, let's make a tag or two. I'm just going to cut this. Let's see how many tags I can get out of this. Maybe 3. I'm gonna use my little tiny, let's use the little guillotine here. All right, and I'm gonna cut this off straight, get some straight edges here. And that'll make it easier to cut up some tags. Okay, So I have a few straight edges. I think I'm going to make one tag that's 3, let's see, yeah, 3 by 4. So I'm going to cut this off at 4 inches first, right there. And then cut it down to 3 inches here. See, now I do want to look. I just want to look to see what I'm removing. There's stuff stuck on the bottom side. Yeah, I just wanted to see what part of it I'm going to remove. So here, I'm just going to slide this under here and cut it down to 3 inches. Okay. Nice. And then I will add, I can add a little whale tail at the top. But first I want to cut it into a tag shape. And these, I told you guys, you can make these little tag shapes out of any kind of gift card or an old credit card or something. Just cut it up in different shapes and sizes. Alright, so now we have this little tag. I'm going to put a little whale tail at the top of that one. Alright, and now I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to cut this down to 3 inches. Oof, I'm going to lose these eyeballs. Bye bye eyeballs. And 4 inches. Yeah. Okay, and I will cut this down to a tag shape as well. Okay, now we have these cute little tags we can put in our journal. And I'll do one more. Let me just cut this down straight, and I will cut it down, let's see, 4 inches right there, and 3 inches right there. And this is all that we have left, like just little scraps, bits and pieces of different things. Oh, I wish I had cut it differently on this one, but it's all good. It's all going to go into my junk journal. There. And flip it over. And we're going to remove this little section right here. Okay. So now we have another little tag. This is all that we have, like, waste. Where is it? Just this. This is it. Okay, so we took a whole 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I can even use this still. I'll make a little bunting flag with this one. Okay, and incorporate that into a junk journal as well. Right, so this is all we've got. Alright guys, so it's really simple to just like take a piece of paper and decoupage some book pages on there, and look how many items we've made from just one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. Right, we made all of these little file folders, tags, envelopes, even a little bunting flag. Okay, so yeah, just possibilities are endless. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications after you've done so, as well as check out my links down below. Okay, so I'll definitely talk to y'all in the next video. Stay naturally curious. Have a crafty day. Bye.
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. fade away.